It's Chinese President Xi Jinping and U.S. President Barack Obama's first meeting in 2016 on the sidelines of the Fourth Nuclear Security Summit. Cooperation and coordination are key.
As the largest developing country and the largest developed country, and also as the world's top two economies, China and the United States have growing responsibilities for promoting world peace, stability, and prosperity. There are wide areas where we should and can work with each other.
This is something echoed by his U.S. counterpart.
The United States welcomes the rise of a peaceful, stable, and prosperous China, working with us to address global challenges. And I have been committed throughout my administration to working effectively with China on a whole range of issues and have developed a frank and effective level of communications cooperation with President Xi as we seek to expand cooperation between our countries.
One of the important outcomes of that cooperation is the Paris Agreement reached last year.
I'm glad that this time the two sides have issued the third joint statement on climate change, and we have announced that we will both sign the Paris Agreement on April the 22nd.
I'm also very pleased that today we're announcing new steps to accelerate implementation of the historic Paris Climate Change Agreement. Our cooperation and our joint statements were critical in arriving at the Paris Agreement, and our two countries have agreed that we will not only sign the agreement on the first day possible, but we're committing to formally join it as soon as possible this year, and we urge other countries to do the same.
Still, differences remain, and political wisdom is needed in finding a resolution.
In the meantime, as you have said, Mr. President, our two countries have some disputes and disagreements in some areas. On the basis of respecting each other's core interests and major concerns, we should seek active solutions through dialogue and consultation.
President Xi reiterated China's status on the DPRK nuclear issues, saying that China insists on the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, and all problems should be resolved through dialogue. He also made it clear that all parties involved should stick to the resolution passed by the UN Security Council. He also hopes that the U.S. will keep its promise of not picking sides on issues surrounding the South China Sea and play a constructive role in keeping the stability of the region. The two leaders also covered a range of issues during the meeting, including economic cooperation, military exchanges between the two countries, and fighting cyber crimes. Yang Yan, CCTV.